Greetings, family, and welcome to another episode of Wake Up Africa. My name is Dr. Mumbi reporting live and direct from Kenya, where we are currently in a revolution, family. It started a week ago as I would want to call it a minor, but it was actually a very major. Hey, Errol, this is my co-host, Errol. Come on. It started off in Nairobi, family, as an Occupy Parliament where Kenyans were speaking out against the new finance bill for 2024. Many are saying that finance bill was written by the divided states and the IMF and the World Bank, who are trying to move back into Kenya as a way of opposing what Russia is doing in West Africa, and also trying to recover the ground they've lost after being asked to exit Niger. And so what happened is come on, Errol. And so what happened, family, is that Ruto decided to go to the divided states to get money to pay for the alleged loans. But when you look at the other side, he's borrowed so much money, trillions of shillings, and there's also a lot of wastage and corruption. Kenyans, allege that since he came into power 2 years ago, not even one new road has been started. And a lot of the projects that he claims credit for were actually done by the previous government. But family, what happened is, so he goes to IMF and World Bank and Biden, and he asks them for loans. And the whole of Africa is like, you're betraying us. That's when you heard that he was sending police to Haiti and all this stuff. He was paid money for that. Then all of a sudden, family, we're now seeing Zungus in our Ministry of Finance, where we're starting to see these, super white Americans, in all these halls of government, and all these weird things are happening. There's allegations that every single bill that was being signed in Parliament had to first go to State House. So they'd go in Parliament, they discuss it, and they say this is what's best for the people, and then it would go and be doctored by God knows who, and then they'd be told this is what's going to happen. And that's what happened. So thousands and thousands and thousands of the Gen Z generation showed up on the streets to occupy Parliament and tell their MPs to vote no. But the MPs went ahead and passed the bill. And since then, family, we've been in a revolution. And just the revelations keep getting worse. I mean, then, by the way, Anonymous released a statement on their official website or official Twitter handle saying that they had joined in the movement and they'd be leaking a lot of information about the government and the government members. But there's a lot that's been happening on the ground. I don't even know where to start. I'm actually going to create a short video of all the TikToks I've done, family, which were real time, and try and explain so you can kind of follow in what happened, because I'm probably missing out some parts. So now, can you imagine also, when they were debating the finance bill, there were 10 US US congressmen who had flown in. And there's someone who's actually done a great breakdown on TikTok about who these US congressmen were, and it's very alarming. A lot of them were, so-called. And guess what? While these US congressmen were allowed to view the proceedings, our own senators were not allowed to into the public, gallery or whatever, as the members of parliament debated. So everyone's eyes were like, And then now, all of a sudden, it just shifted. The energy shifted, family. And we are in a full-blown revolution to the point where we're trending globally. Reject Finance Bill 2024 was the #1 trending subject during the Euros. If you know anything about the Euros, this will tell you something. And it has made headlines across the world. There are people now who will be demonstrating, because a major demonstration is on Tuesday, where we're calling for a total lockdown, KE, just to send a clear message that because the finance bill is in its second stage of like 5 stages. So the MPs will will get to vote one more time. And they're just joking with Kenyans. So now on Tuesday, there's going to be a total lockdown of the nation as a lot of us go to the streets to say, this is not going to happen. But the energy is so high, family, that this is quickly shifting into a revolution. It's quickly shifting into something that cannot be controlled. Of course, there's been rumors and allegations that, the CIAs of this world may be involved behind the scenes, or the open societies of this world may be manipulating this, but this was totally organic, is totally organic. And it's being led by the Gen Z. And the Gen Z are now the adults who benefited from the free primary education that our President Kibaki actually put when he became president. So this is the most educated, the most woke, the most untribal group in Kenya, and that is why they're able to create such a energy. Because I keep telling you guys, it's all about group consciousnesses. Generation X, us guys who are Generation X, 80s babies, 90s babies, we've lost the plan because we were still so traumatized from narcissistic abuse and tribalism and all these things that we couldn't come together. But Gen Z is coming together, supported by the millennials, and in Kenya together they make up over 30 million of the population. So we're about to see a change in this nation. We ask you to stand with us in prayer by sending us your best vibes, family, because we do not wage war against flesh and blood, but against spiritual wickedness in high places. There's a lot that's been happening spiritually. A lot of us who are spiritually sensitive, who are the star seeds, who are the ancestors returned, whatever you want to call us, have been alchemizing the energy heavily. We've been feeling sick, some have been puking, some have been feeling lightheaded as we process a lot of that spiritual energy. Sadly, we did lose one life, Rex Masai, a young man who, was brutally shot down by the police. And, it's been heartbreaking to see his family. Others were injured. I think there's a second one who may have succumbed. But overall, we've been managed to keep their baying for blood at bay, if that makes sense. So definitely consider standing with us, family. Thanks to everyone that supports us on Patreon and PayPal. You've really given us an opportunity to focus on the citizen reporting at such a time as this, because the revolution is, of course, being spearheaded by social media. And the interesting thing is, there is no leader, first of all. But the government has been trying to find who is leading this thing, and certain people are being arrested and hijacked like we're back in the Stone Age. But it's all happening organically. It's like the spirit of the ancestors is moving all of us into the necessary positions that we need to be in. As always, tuko pamoja.